one call, where determined to rebuild and restore. We're free.
Welcome to the FN show with Sonny Irabo on your number one non-stop gospel radio, broadcasting live from the Diocesan Palace in the city of Lagos, Nigeria. We appreciate the Most High God for keeping us alive. It is not easy despite what is happening across the world today, but we are grateful to God for keeping us alive. I want to especially welcome you anywhere you are across the globe. You are welcome to the DFN show. For 2 weeks now, we've not been on air due to some things. We've been engaged in one or two things, and today we are here to bring you live the DFN show. And on this show today, there's a lot of things that you're going to be enjoying. We're going to be talking to a live guest is here seated, and I just want you to make sure that you don't have to even touch your phone right now, because it's going to be so exciting with the guests in the building. On that note, I want to welcome you. While I'll be going for this musical break, when I'm back from this musical break, I will get to introduce our guests to you. Don't go anywhere.
We're a great nation. Though we are many people, different tribes, different tongues, we're united in our strength and resolve.
This is Lagoon Radio.
Excuse me. I'm a parent and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Girls like a fuck.
You are listening to Lagoon Radio.
A child in the distance, playing in the rain, the sweet sound of water flowing away. A construction worker coming home from work, two parents and their children going to church. A happy little baby drools on your shirt. What an extraordinary day. Let us have a world of ordinary people, living life the way God wants us to. And if we have a world of ordinary people,
extraordinary people, that is coming from Kuba Masukwa. Welcome again to DFN show with Sonny Rabo on your number one non-stop gospel radio, broadcasting live from the Diocesan Palace in the city of Lagos, Nigeria. I want to thank you very sincerely for being there, for all the valuable contributions and messages that we've received over this time. We want to sincerely thank you following us across the globe. Once again, the DFN show is first of its kind sensitization program, targeted towards the youth in order for we to be abreast of what is happening in the drug abuse world, because the drug thing is killing our youth, and for we to be informed is very, very important. And that is why this DFM show is here, for we to bring the valuable information that can lead to transformation, and that is what the show is all about. So all you need to do is to sit tight in order for you to enjoy the show. And of course, we cannot just sit here without appreciating those who have been supporting us. I want to thank my father in the Lord, the Most Reverend Dr. Humphrey Bamishebi Olumakaiye. Daddy, I want to thank you, and I also want to congratulate you. There is nobody that will water and not be watered. You've been watering people, and God has also watered you. So we want to congratulate you on your translation, from Right Reverend to the Most Reverend. This is God's doing, and it is marvelous in our eyes. We sincerely appreciate you. In the same vein, I want to thank you for nominating me, to speak at the Standing Committee of the Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion, where we dealt with the issue of drug abuse. Actually, we examined the monster of drug addiction and the battle for our future. And you gave me that wonderful platform for me to speak to audience across the globe. I'm not taking all this for granted. In the same tempo, I want to thank our primates, the Most Reverend Henry Chukwudumudokuba, for the opportunity to also speak. You are a father, so I appreciate every of the information that we share together. I want to thank you for giving me that platform for me to also bring to you all the dangers of drug abuse, of which the church have come up with an NGO to help us address this issue. So I'm very, very grateful. The DFN show is here, so don't go anywhere. You can be part of this conversation by visiting www.LagoonRadio.Ng, or better still, you can follow us across our social media platform on Facebook, Lagoonradio.Ng, on Instagram and Twitter at Lagoonradio.Ng respectively, so that you can be part of this conversation. I have a guest in the building. Are you ready to receive my guest with me? Join me, ladies and gentlemen. He's a fine boy, He's one of the talents we are having in this country. As I always say, talent is barren until a platform is created. This guy is not just having a talent, he has also created a platform for that talent to be expressed. Who am I talking about? When I'm back from this musical break, I will introduce to you my guest.
This is Lagoon Radio.
And their children going to church. My story changer. You are the greatest promoter. The eternal, you never fail. Organama mieruwe, mieruwe. Ile, sele, okay. Not explain how you did this. When I look at my life, I see your favor. When I look around me, I feel your presence. Jehovah overdue. I thank you, oh, Jehovah overdue. I thank you, oh. Okay, now, okay. My story changer, greater promoter. Atanaru, you never fail. Organama mieruwe, mieruwe. Hiba. Destiny restaurant, abati akole daduro. Odogu. You never fail. Organama mieruwe, mieruwe. Hiba. I cannot explain why you did this. When I look at my life, I see your favor. When I look around me, I feel your presence. Jehovah overdue. I thank you, oh, Jehovah overdue. I thank you, oh. Hear it. Okay. Oya Christi.
Asena bogi chukwu kelu kando mogadi. Ewe sugagi chim olebe kanga nota. Chimebi mere madendo na rekele mjiri bia. Ebubeli gwe na rekele.
Welcome back to the DFN show with Sonny Rabon, your number one non-stop gospel radio, broadcasting live from the city of Lagos. Before we went to that break, I have a guest in the building. He's a very soft guy. You know, he's been doing wonderfully well in the entertainment space in Nigeria. You cannot really mention entertainment without mentioning this guy. He is a social commentator. He's a comedian of the Federal Republic. Join me as I welcome our own star, Richie. Welcome to the FN show, my brother.
Yeah. Oh, glad to see you, bro.
Yeah.
Good evening, my people. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you all for having me.
Thank you so much for coming. You know, Star Richie, we want to be talking about the issue of drugs, and over the time we've seen how you've been satiring this issue. In fact, you've been lampooning. Yeah, you did lampoon.
I did lampoonize.
So what we want to discuss is the entertainment and drugs. If you look at entertainment, over the time we've seen how some of us who have been canvassing that government should pump money into entertainment in order for young people's energy to be absorbed.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this entertainment is posing a lot of threats. We've seen a situation where artists who have this moral weakness showcase it at the public space. Yeah. And you know that most of these artists, they have a lot of followers. Many of these young people, they look up to them as role model. Exactly. But before then, why are you bearing Star Richie? Star Richie, your real name?
No. Star Richie is not my real name. My real name is Okay or Aluta.
Okay, Aluta.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now we want to look at the entertainment. You understand? For how long have you been in the entertainment industry now?
I've been in entertainment for the past, let's say, I'm going to 10 years exactly now.
10 years. Yeah. 10 years. It's quite a number of years. Actually, I started this campaign too 11 years ago. So we are brothers in the struggle. Now, so let's look at the damages of our youth from the entertainment angle. Yeah. Now, from your own perspective, I've followed you over and over again on how you have also lent your voice in order for we to tackle the issue of drug abuse. Yeah. These entertainers, what is it that they want to do? The performance. Most of them, they cannot perform without drugs.
I don't just understand them. Most artists, they want to go on stage, to go to the backstage to smoke, take different substances to make them feel agile on stage. And when they come on stage, some of them will just get lazy. And immediately they just take that substance. When they come on stage, the speaker that suffers from it, they will just place their leg on speaker, be shouting, yeah. Can't you just do your thing without taking drugs? I don't really know why they do that. And most time, if you go to their page, you see them smoking this thing live and direct. So it makes some of these young guys say, I want to be like this guy. You see the young guys are smoking. And it has damaged a lot of youths, a lot of young guys. Because of that, some of them cannot even write statements when they go to the bank. They prefer to smoke. If I don't smoke, if I don't hire, I will do well. And they're not they do any well. So annoying. There was a friend of mine that celebrated his birthday. Said, okay, you want to go to orphanage home to celebrate his birthday with the orphans. So we went with the DJ. So while we are doing other things, DJ has gone somewhere to go and lalo, to go and drag something. After smoking, okay, we called the DJ, come and play song, let everyone dance. Instead of DJ to play a good song, he went to go and play one of techno song, where your mama de Hosanna, where all the orphans begin to cry, say they won't see their mama. Just imagine. So this drug of a thing, and that's why if I see any guy, though like me, I don't like meeting someone, maybe drinking something, let me turn from it. I don't do that. A lot of young guys will buy soft drink, let's say mineral, they will mix it up with some substance, and they shake it up. My brother, if you drink 2 days, you're not going to wake up. So those guys, they really abused a lot of drugs. It's terrible, and I pray government or individual can do something about it so that this youth will go astray or the name of taking drugs.
Why I'm actually asking, we've also been in this entertainment space for some time, and we've seen things. I was in a show that was also organized by one of my friends. So the MC came on board, and the guy was not delivering. Before he just came into that venue, the last thing everybody was looking for an MC. Where is this MC? Where is this MC? An event, where is this MC? The guy just came, he has smoked, he just entered and he began to
Say
say
all
all
sorts
sorts of things. He was not even in control of that event. Before you know, they were just fighting in that same event. Now, I want to ask you this question. If you check many of these artists, I must say very frankly, a lot of them, they are suffering from a lot of sicknesses unknowingly.
Yeah.
Even to you and I.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And most of these artists also have some resources to also take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Because when they will go for detoxification, you and I will not be there.
Exactly.
An ordinary person cannot detoxify.
No.
Now, I want to ask you this question. You've actually been in this industry for good 10 years.
Yeah.
And you too, you have seen.
Yeah.
What could really prompt an artist who knows that this is what I'm called to do, you understand?
Yeah.
Instead of him focusing on that thing, he would like to go the other way around to make sure to impress. What is it that he really wants to impress? Is there anything? You are an artist.
Yeah.
Is it that if you go to that stage and you stand before the people, can't you really deliver your craft the way it is?
Why am I called to be a
So what has actually given those artists? What are they actually looking for that they cannot deliver ordinarily?
You know, everyone is quite different. I'm different, you are different. Some people like to be intoxicated by something so that they can ginger. When I mean ginger, so that they can jump, have energy and all that. But they are getting it the wrong way. And they are not passing message to the youth. So for me, I don't really know what prompted them to always take something before coming to stage. You understand? But what I've seen in most artists and let's say entertainers, what I've seen in them, most of them, they go to studio just for them to get inspiration. They think taking that thing will bring inspiration to them. So they never knew they are getting it wrong. I don't really know what is really giving them that morale to even smoke for the first place or take substance. I don't know. Like this young man at Timmy Dakolo is one young guy I love so much. He doesn't take anything, but he sings well. Check out other artists that do take substance before going to stage, to the studio to sing. At the end of the day, their song doesn't last long. Just within a year,
They are out of the
out of the market. Nobody wants to play their song. And if they even sing at all, the song they sing, it's like noise. I don't want to mention names. You understand what I'm saying? So likewise, some comedians too. I have some colleagues, before they go to stage, they take something. I've asked them severally, what is the purpose of taking this thing? My brother, I live and start taking like this and jokes, all they flow in, they come from left and right. You never take and one kind of breeze go, they blow it. And you know they follow. So I don't really know how we can talk to these people to stop it.
Now, I want to also ask you, if you look at this trend now, these guys that also showcase this thing, you agree with me that they have a lot of followers?
Yeah.
That is the irony of all these things.
Yeah.
And I know somebody like Ali Baba. Ali Baba is a role model which everybody looks up to. You can never see Ali Baba showcasing himself, or you understand?
If someone is addicted to something, it doesn't supposed to bring it to social media. Do it in your private part, in your private in your private place. Yes, in your house, cool environment. Do it there. You don't need to bring it to public, whereby people will see you. But these guys will just come on social media pages, just drag it up, blow it on air, and start talking what doesn't make sense. So it's terrible.
Now, before we go on a musical break, let me also look at the entertainment industry. How have you felt so far? What are the disadvantages and the advantages in the entertainment industry? I know you have 10 years of experience right now, and some guys, they want to look up to Star Richie.
Yeah.
You know, without understanding that you have paid a lot of price, you know, for you to get to where you are today.
Yeah.
So what are the advantages and disadvantages of the entertainment industry?
Yeah, the advantages of entertainment industry, that it connects you to people, to good people who are very good in the country that can give you some good link. Why the disadvantage part of it is that some people will see you perform, like, I love your performance, you are very good. Give me your number, we help you. And they are even praying for helper to help them. One man told me he will help me. When I came out from the hall, I entered my car. I was like, young man, now you get this car. I said, now my car, I just the manager. He said, you the manage this one. Now you go help me, not be me go help you again. So, so the thing just get the way it be. So this disadvantage of they be say most times, some people they will book you, they will pay you advance. They will tell you after your performance will pay you the balance. At the end of the day, some of them will not pay you, some of them will just slash your money somehow. And it's for you not to bring issue, just let it be. But entertainment is very sweet. It gives you a lot of connection. It makes you to meet people, and it makes you to easily get contracts from other companies. That it's a good business when you know how to run it. And packages evolve as well.
Okay. Is that one you can't take it away from? You can't take it away from entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to us on the FN show, we've been talking to our guest. Star Richie is in the building. Star Richie is comedian, Federal Republic. He's also a social commentator. Over the time, he has been speaking against some ill things that are happening in our society. You talk about drugs, you talk about friends that are not really, talk about married women that are jumping from one place to another. There are different things he has been commenting on. Particularly, he has been very, very vocal with his kids with the issue of drug abuse, and that is why he's on the FN show with Sonny Irabo. Before we go on this break, Star Richie, I just want you to talk to me and the people that are listening to you all over the world. Our youth, a lot of them, if you ask them, what do you want to become? What do you want to do? The first thing you hear, I want to blow. I want to blow.
Blow like banger.
You understand? I want to blow. But if you ask them, the other time, a guy, after smoking, he said he wants to buy Nigeria.
Imagine.
I say, how can you buy Nigeria? You know, you just finished smoking something. He said, I will buy this Nigeria now.
Let me even shock you. Sorry. That one guy smoked in my area. I said, if you become a president, what will you do in the first 100 days in the office? He said, my brother, I will plant tree around Nigeria. I said, now forest with the calm down.
So the issue with this drug thing with young people is really alarming. And I really want you to talk to us, to people that are listening, and particularly to fellow artists like you. What do you think that artists should stand for as far as Nigeria, building a better Nigeria is concerned? What should they stand out for?
Yeah, so for artists in Nigeria to stand out for, they should just stop this habit of drug abuse. They shouldn't bring it to public. If they are doing it, in short, they should just stop it because there's no value in it. So if you are out there, you are a young guy following certain artist or an entertainer because he smokes, you used to want to smoke, hey, quit from it. It won't lead you anywhere. It has damages a lot of young guys' kidneys, livers. Just check, just go. You see, I've been to a hospital recently. I saw a lot of, what's your problem? It involves smoke, heart problem and all that. And it's not only guys that smoke, even ladies now. Oh, God. Some ladies, they smoke past guys. And there's one, I don't know if I can mention the name.
Mention.
They call it Colorado. My brother. If you see where
they
ladies...
They also call it Baba.
Baba.
Hey. Puff.
Please, if you are taking it, I beg you in the name of God, quit it. If you check the street now, young guys are going insane. You would think they have done something bad. It's smoke. Colorado. Very dangerous smoke. Small like... If you take a drag of it, head go knock.
You are not far from. In fact, there is this one of my trip, because recently we carry out some community-based research, and from some of these guys that used it, so immediately they saw us. They know that this guy is too clean to take drugs. So the first thing they were saying, I want, which one be this one, or who are this one?
You understand? Again? They don't want to listen.
They were even calling me EFCC. They don't even know the difference between
EFCC and
NCNPA.
You know?
So immediately they cited me. They said, I want EFCC. And you understand? So when we begin to find out, so we were doing like a research, what is really happening, how are they going about? My brother, if I tell you what we saw, there is a particular guy, have just one drag of Colorado. The guy was eating grass like an animal.
Hey, I say one guy don't take it from my present. He took it my present. The guy, I don't. It's like somebody just put on generator. Nobody. This guy just they dance. So say, this Daddy Showcase song streets well. Oh. This thing is really, really bad. It's so bad. When we are growing, if you see someone that smokes, we don't go closer to that person. Like, no, I don't want to be smoker, But these days, come on. Young guys from 18 and up. If you go to the beach on a normal day or Sunday, you see young guys who smoke. They will bring it to the beach. Not only guys, girls. Even girls will tie it for them. And those kind of girls say they're not sabi, they don't get handwork. Tomorrow now they'll come, they pray to God, oh God, give me my husband, send my husband to me. I say the husband in jail. Please, I pray to God. If you are a youth, a young guy, please, taking all this substance will not take you anywhere in life. Focus on your dream. Plan yourself. No, whatever you are doing or whatever job you are doing, it's just a temporary job that will take you to another level. Be focused, please.
Be focused. That is coming from Star Richie. Star Richie is in the building on DFN show with Sonny Irabo on your number one non-stop gospel radio, broadcasting live from the Diocesan Palace in the city of Lagos, Nigeria. Focus on your dream. That is the word that is coming from Star Richie himself. I want to go on a musical break and I want to call on you. You can be part of this conversation. All you need to do is to drop your messages across our social media platforms on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter is at Lagoonradio.Ng so that you can be part of this conversation. When I'm back from this musical break, we take it again.
You are listening to Lagoon Radio.
I serve a living God, oh, even the devil knows, say not true, oh. I serve a living God, oh, everybody knows, say now you the rain, oh. I serve a living God, oh, even the devil knows, say not true, oh. I serve a living God, oh, everybody knows, say now you the rain, oh. I serve a living God, oh, oh, na, na, na. Oh, say not true, not true, not true, oh, oh. I serve a living God, oh, everybody knows, say now you the rain. I serve a living God, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Say not true, not true, not true, not true, oh, oh, oh. I serve a living God, oh, everybody knows, say now you the rain. Jehovah, now you the rain, oh. Jehovah, now you the rain, oh. From the east to the west, I have searched over and I found nobody like you. Oh, now you the rain, oh. Hey, all the glory and honor belongs to no one else but you, oh. What's not enough to express the way that I feel, oh, for all you have done, oh Papa, all for my sake, oh. You came and you died, oh. You rose again, oh. All for my sake, you came and you died, you rose again. Papa, collect the glory and the honor. I throw a salute, oh. Nobody fit drag up with you. Take the glory and the honor. I throw a salute, oh. Now you the rain.
Now you the rain. That is coming from Mercy Chinwo. Now you the rain. Baba God, now you the rain. If you know God, You must always stick to him and thank him always for that which he's doing, and he will continue to do for you and I. I'm still having in the building Star Richie. Once again, we want to thank you so much for hanging out with us on DFN show. Yeah. Now, before we went to that break, we were looking at the damages of the drug called Colorado is doing to young people, and how we can collectively salvage the issue. Now we've been looking at the entertainment industry and how the entertainment industry has caused a lot of damages to us as a people. Now going forward, what do you think that artists themselves they should do in order for we to address the issue of drug abuse in Nigeria?
Wow, that's no. What the artists should do is that every artist out there should always say positive things about drug. They should put it on their social platform. Preach this message to people, to the young guys following them. Because if you're a good role model, people always want to learn from you. So what the only thing they can do right now, they can't go everywhere and start telling everyone, hey, this thing is bad, it's bad, it's bad. Just on your page, talk about drug, the damages, the effects, the bad parts of it. It doesn't even have good parts. It's damaging, totally bad. So put it on your page, let people see it. By so doing, other people will share it. Before you say this thing will start going gradually. The youth will start learning from the celebrities by not taking substance, let's say drugs. Right?
Well, I want you to know that the issue of drugs, as we've been hearing, is something that every one of us need to come on board in order for we to tackle. We've been looking at the entertainment industry, and every artist should ensure that they should be an advocate against this drug thing, because nobody is safe presently. Exactly. If you think it doesn't concern you, my brother, it concerns you. And people say, if something won't go stop you from going to farm, you go say it no concern you. It concern you because some of these young people, they constitute a lot of threats to us in the community. Yeah, some of them because you want to say something?
Not only Colorado. Yeah, that they take tramadol, Rev'd, a lot. That's why you see that I think drug agencies they've stopped pharmacy and chemists to stop selling tramadol and all that. A friend of mine years back took tramadol, went to the club, carry runs, babe, go introduce to your wife. Say, hello, baby. Meet my side chick. My side chick meet my wife. See what it not now when I clear, no say yes, you don't have problem. So all these things they need to stop selling such drugs.
Well, for that regard, I think the NDLA is doing fantastically. Coupled with NAFDAC, they've been on it, and despite all these things, a lot of black market is out there. People selling. If you go to Lekki, the damages, my brother, this country is in serious mess. And as of today, according to NDLA, what they've seized worth over 100 billion naira. And as of today, over almost 9,000 drug traffickers arrested. And according to NDLA, what they are reporting to the public is just 1/10 of the arrests. And if you say you've arrested almost 9,000 people and you are telling us it is 1/10, it means that this country, we are in serious problem.
Honestly.
So the issue of drug is something that every one of us have to, come on board and see how we can tackle this issue. And people like you have been on the social media space. I have seen the number of your skits that you've done. You're trying to condemn this act. Yeah. I particularly watched one after smoking it. A mechanic, he repaired the vehicle of his client. Yeah. After he has done it, instead of him to carry the car, he was carrying a wheelbarrow. To go and give to the owner of a car, So these are some of the things. And with this kind of messages, people will know that this thing is actually really damaging. I will be right back. And when we are back from this musical break that is still playing, we'll still talk more with Star Richie on the FN show.
You are listening to Lagoon Radio.
tasted of your love. I have seen your mighty works. Mountain mover, my lover, on your manema. There is nothing you cannot do. Protocol breaker. There is nothing you cannot do. Jehovah overdo. I have tasted of your love. I have seen your mighty works. Mountain mover, my lover, on your manema. You found me worthy. I heard you call my name, and then you showed me love. You filled my heart with joy. Oh, you take my heart, I give it to you. It belongs to you. You have taken over me. So run, come everybody. Thank Jesus for me. He has done that which no man can do.
Time is never a friend on the DFN show with Sonny Iraba. We'll be listening to a very, very melodious song from our own Chidima, Jehovah Overdo. This is inspiring. This is expressing divinity in her way. So all you need to do is to thank God. There is nothing like God. Are you passing through challenges of life? All you need to do is to sit down and pray to your God. Is going to hear our prayer. Be holding it down on DFN show with Star Richie in the building. Star Richie, once again, we are saying hi to you on DFN show.
Yeah, thank you, my brother Sonny.
Now, we will be rounding up very soon on DFN show. Before you leave, you know you can't come to this kind of a thing, make you not give us material. You understand? And audience all over the world, particularly my friends from the US, they chatted me that they are listening already.
Wow.
So what you need to do, give us more material, more now as they go.
Hey, all the material that they drop the things one kind.
Correct.
Well, it's so good. You know. Before I talk about the material, I really want to talk to every parent out there. Please always monitor your children, especially when they get to age of 18 and above. Please monitor them. That's when they mingle with bad friends. Before you see they start smoking and all that. Smoking has really caused a lot of problem. And after smoking, you see them, they join court. At the end of the day, they don't focus in their studies. Please monitor your children. When I did primary school, my dad did smoke at that time. Oh, my dad not chain smoke. Not even know they smoke. Hey, I was the and when you don't take and finish, any smoke when I do, they beats me. How do you want that? And this man really bomb me. You know that kind between you say if they slap you from back, the thing not go pay you from back now from front, he go pay you, and you not go cry that very day.
Next day.
Oh, the next day even good. And after 3 days, I'll come they cry. No, my papa don't take that thing finish. Nah. Have you done your assignment? I don't do it already. Maybe you're not going to answer. Oh, you are big enough. You don't want to answer. I've been listening now. Back and slap. But that the man play table tennis, he not make him for step. I don't understand. Now, towa, I go just fly, go outside. I will just hold my back like this. After 2-3 days, I just bust cry. And when I go to cry, maybe that they play table tennis. So, mama come say, okay, why you dey cry? I said, now daddy beat me. Your papa when he travel, now he beat you. I said, no, he beat me 3 days ago. Say, not mind that man. So I look my dad. When he was smoking, he always misplaced money, contracts. He will lose contracts and they will sack him from job. I can say, no, this kind of lifestyle, not go follow him. I learned a lot from my dad. I said, never. So because of that, when I was in secondary school, I tried to manage my lifestyle, not to mingle with people that smoke. Though I've been with a lot of them. Then when I was in high institution, I also managed myself very well. Thank God I have never tasted that thing. But I've seen people smoking it because of so now my dad has stopped it. If you go see my partner, I don't run, deal well. Thank God for my mama. So smoking, I've already bad, one guy don't smoke for Ajegule, cause they drive motor. Smoke on knock head for rock bam, you can't go park for back of trailer. Cause they shout now, wow, this traffic don't they move at all. Oh, this traffic don't they move. No, say now smoke when you smoke. So if you dead there when you smoke, leave smoking, no. Smoking, no, don't give a word for who smoke pass. So it's so bad. You know, I've realized recently that marriage is very good. Now, when woman not get belly, like you know, say marriage get where it be because woman go turn you to errand boy. And I know say when I did secondary school, primary school that time when they teach us centimeter, I don't know say centimeter going to be important in future. And when my wife won't born my first son, I say how far I did labor. I say how far. He say I'm seeing 2 centimeters. I say what is 2 centimeter in pregnancy and delivery? He say if he never enters 4 centimeter, she not go feel deliver. Centimeter, I never do prayer points for before. I come begin to do prayer points for centimeter. Oh Lord, increase the centimeter to 4 centimeter. One after when he didn't hear me, he called the pray. So Lord, let my wife deliver. As I pray, so now if I commit me, say my brother, put my wife in prayer. She's also in labor. Now say, oh Lord, our wife will born successfully. They will get to 4 centimeter. Now I shout, Amen. I say, I don't talk Christian. So it's terrible, man.
Wow. That is coming from Star Richie. We want to sincerely thank you so much for coming on the show. You know, before you go, finally, we have talked, look at the issue of drugs in the entertainment industry and your message to your fellow entertainers, what they should do. Now to the government. Is the government doing
own job?
Yeah, are they really doing what they need to do, particularly to young people? Are they really
not doing it?
So what do you think that the government should do while we wrap up the show?
What the government should do, they should employ more people. They should have hospital for these people. When maybe, how do I put it? Like people that will address them.
Yeah, rehabilitation centers.
Yeah, rehabilitation center. When you can go to all these ghetto where they smoke, people that sell those, that deal on those drugs, arrest them. After arresting them, put them in a special place, train them, talk to them that this thing they are doing is bad. It will damage a lot of youth. By so doing, after a while, give them a good job. So if at all they go back to that same business, then they can go to jail. You understand? At least you have given them one chance. So if they go back to that business, by the time you arrest all the dealers, they know where these people are.
Exactly.
You understand? So they should go to where these people, where they sell this. I went to my village, to my village close to my town. I think Olumakaiye. There's a place they took me to. My brother, when I reached there, if you see people, that place can depot. You see that they use this thing they cut this. I don't want marijuana. They use scissors, they cut and see in a cloth when they want to. Swat. If you see long that way people carry for there. Even me, I fear. You know. So in a such place, police has gone there to arrest the guy, but I think the guy always finds his way to sort the police. So you see young guys going there, even women are there. If truly police working or what's it called, NDLA, they should go there. Pick this guy. If they pick random people of them, this thing will stop. And they will put a law. If you see you smoke, it's only Fashion that put a law about smoking. What if you smoke in public, you'll be arrested. Then the thing stopped a bit. So they should put a good law that will work. Because nothing is working in this country. They put a good law. People will stop smoking.
Thank you so much. You've been hearing Star Richie on DFN show telling us that the government should be up and doing in order for we to tackle the issue of drug abuse in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been on DFN show with yours truly on your #1 non-stop gospel radio, broadcasting live from the Diocesan Palace in the city of Lagos, Nigeria. Before we go, I want to happily inform you that the other time we brought Margaret Coxey, that is the Director of Administration of the Martinsburg Initiative from the West Virginia, USA, and she actually promised that she's going to partner with Select Initiative, and we are really proud to inform you that she has announced our partnership in the US, and very soon we'll be working on some modalities on how we can promote young people, on how we can also see that partnership as a partnership to develop Nigeria in the 21st century way. Star Richie, once again, we want to thank you so much for coming on DFN show with Sonny Irabo. Before, as I round up on this segment, let me bring to you that artists, please, for the sake of your children and this nation. And one thing you don't know, that disease is a 3-generation disease. If you take it, it's going to affect 3 of your generation.
Yeah.
If you born children, at least 2 or 3 of your children will pick that art.
Yeah.
You can't run away from it. That is why we are telling you that please try to live a life of modesty.
Yeah.
Within the public space, please try and ensure that your life is exemplary, because a lot of young people are looking up to you. On this note, we are rounding up of the FM show with Sonny Irabo with the music of Timi Dakolo.